few points, which is a stark difference from a lot of the tournaments that we've been seeing historically, right? Usually someone at the top just kind of runs away with it, puts like a 50-point gap between first and second place. But for here, it is everyone's chance at the top, and it's $12,000 for first place.
There's no one going for the wand.
Here we go.
It's just the market. It's too.
And I think with this much money on the line, a lot of folks lying in wait to push up this leaderboard. Top 5 being paid out. And already we've got some troubles here for the side of Solidify, a raise at IQ. It does look like a raise was able to get the full team wipe, so a quick res.
They're solo dying in this one, by the way, so there's going to be a team of 2 here.
All right, Solidify. We might get a full reset here, and someone just lands, finds a quick mortar, and immediately throws it down onto this squad. But we're fine. We're golden, and we're making things move.
Holy, I'm so tired. I didn't get to shoot my gun. I'm popping this play box.
Slowly but surely, after the full wipe, able to restabilize. Everything seemingly quiet on the Western Front. I like it. All right, team back into the mix.
Recon over there, Cargo.
They just landed behind me. I'm chilling now. Like towards the bottom. I think I'll live.
All right, for Cargo now, Twitty, Breadman here. This is your squad that just won map number 5 with a 52-point game. And, well, got the chopper from Power, and we're immediately doubling down for the most wanted.
You should probably just do a shake on now.
I'm fighting.
Okay, back to the Gulag. These are big ones, by the way. Especially in the last map with a team inside the top 5. This is tough. Gotta win it. Does get... Oh, goes down. Deus Samir gets first blood and gets paid for it. Prospect falls. See if that team can restabilize. Twitty and Bread trying to make some plays as a duo. Twitty scopes one out in the water. Is gonna go try to clean up. Has to reload. No.
Nice. Other one's gonna
Bread
be
should be able to get the trade here. There it is.
Straight onto Almond. It's that Fnatic roster, and Twitty giving some comms there on where they are. Still need to focus forward. I love bringing in the deployable cover for this.
Come get behind the cover. Got you.
You drove away,
Okay.
Shit. Come back.
He's fighting up there.
He's fighting. I don't have a gun now.
Oh shit, you may have to go grab almonds. Maybe we get low.
I don't have a gun, though. Okay, well.
Back here. I'm kind of scared, too. I'm not gonna lie.
I mean, if we can just get like a 10-kill win or some shit.
Yeah, you can do it. I have faith.
Yeah, I mean, they're into the money
I
already.
think I hear a loadout crate.
Okay.
Certainly could make a play.
To be fair, now this is the squad
Live,
that often does the win grinding. They know how to convert. And if that's them, as a duo, grab a bunch of PDSs, play dirty, get into the money towards the end, or the points multipliers that I'm saying. Like, because you've already done enough with that 52-point game. We just need a nice 25-point game max. So I'd go 12-13 win.
Looks like Navi having a bit of issues. Oh, nice win, though, in the Gulag. Limax going to hop right back into the mix. They're taking down 4 and Jace. That's a huge win for a team that's inside the top 5.
I think we're good. We're in a UE. We're in a UE.
I'm looking as well. I didn't see anything.
All right, back on in. For military base, resetting at fire here. Already has a gas mask and some perks. You could easily get your weapons on back.
Yeah, plenty of loot to go around, so should be feeling pretty comfortable. And again, this team was really strong on our leaderboard before, and then have had a quiet last couple games, and apparently pretty split here. Nick Cool by himself at this point, trying to regain, do everything he can to creep back into that top 5. Also a team at the top. This was the team in first place going into map 5. Likely still inside the top 3 or so going into this one. They have a chance to win it all. And I think it's like 6 a.m. their time right now. The sun's up. Haven't got to sleep yet.
Hours. Gamer hours. I just wanted to see the sunrise, right?
We got a PA above too, so they're getting zoned out. And again, you can't use anything besides starter pistol and then Car 98K. So we'll see what they're able to do.
Oh, the redeploy. Gotta shoot it on out. Make sure the rest of the team can't reunite alongside them.
That was a nice play. I mean, the end of the day, I think you saw 2 get out, so likely the third not going to be able to use it, but not much they can do when you don't have the Kar 98 yet. You haven't been able to get your loadout yet. Pistol can only take you so far, so they're going to wrap, get their loadout, and then they can start making some plays. This is a team that's been slaying out pretty aggressively. And now that they have loadout, they could make a play against this team that gets sniped. A live ping through the smoke, and then sniped down. We're going to lose Grom in the process. That's tough.
Honestly, a lot of these zone pools have been so favorable for the mid-EU roster. Now, they've been landing over in Kotovo blocks, and yes, they've got to hit a regain here. They do have the cash to go ahead and get that buyback onto Heeds while we're waiting for Gromalok in the Gulag against Unrational, which is going to be no easy feat here. Unrational, a formidable foe, and... well, an interesting superior in hand. Let's see if we can find angles. You can see the utility coming out and just reads it. Unfortunately, Unrational peeks to the right and Gromalok looks left. Regardless, this is where the difference is. Anytime Team Rated is in the lobby, I think Enkyo and them do not land manor. And maybe they just haven't wanted to contest it all and they've just been landing in the northwestern side of things, which we typically see in other competitive war zones, right? So you plan your rotations up here, but if all the circle pulls are going this way for the back half of our series, it benefits you.
Yeah. See some of these teams try to finish strong. Fortunately, it doesn't look like Enkyo is going to be able to finish strong right now as E700 takes him out. It is all in the back of, I think it was just Grom last alive for that team. So brutal. But Rated, Mayapo, Prospect, all 3 up. They have the advantage right now, and it looks like they're going to take that advantage and go down under to look for some more eliminations and several PDSs to their name. So they make a wide wrap.
Okay, out we go. Just to the downside of Sorokin Industrial, but even for just an extra 2 to 3 seconds, the extension out. Luckily, Mayapo still up here, putting the pressure onto the squads, ripping the shields off them, but gets caught out. That's that Na'Vi roster.
Yeah, absolutely brutal fight, and you know Navi's gonna swing on you when you have player advantage. Nah, here they come down the way. Look, Kar 98 could go huge here, but doesn't have time to turn and shoot. There's too many coming, and Prospect outnumbered, all 3 pushing down below. This is what Navi does. Get a knock, and then fly at your opponents, and maybe a stick could help you out to make it quicker, but I can only imagine they would have died anyways.
Yeah, he was like towards the zip.
Do we grab the PDS?
I didn't get it. I didn't get it.
Yeah. Somebody just parachuted above me, above me.
Yeah,
I thought they were all going to try to climb that ladder at the same time and just like be stuck in a holding pattern for 2 seconds.
Yeah, let's get Gus.
There's a mini on the ladder. Mini smokes on the ladder.
I already
We can get a UE. We can get a UE, boys.
I'm back, Axel.
Yeah, I think info key, you know, they've got to get it. Like, they've got to get
UAV.
UAVs pumping.
Play it, it's ready.
They just don't have a ton of cash right now.
I want to
So I think next play here is loot up. Maybe could do some contracts,
Get an
but
advance, and then we fight.
I think they're just going to continue to loot up. With the fire cell active, I think they could get at least 2, if not maybe a full 3. And whew, oh, E-baits. 1 HP in a dream after that one, but is able to hop into the car and make the wrap.
We got the cash. We just got to get Z Smith back, and they're just trying to figure out which buy station they want to head to. They do have that fire sale, so with the cash they have, bunker busters, all the things.
Yeah, draw money.
Pop 2. You got the left.
There it is. Now they got a lot of cash. They're going to use it for the fire sale.
Chill for a second.
There are UAVs. Information flying. They should swing on a lot of these fights. They need a lot of kills to push them up the leaderboard.
Single this kid on the red. Single this kid on the red.
That's you. I'm holding left. I'm holding the lane left.
I'm swanking. I'm
It's a
running at him.
big fight for them, Tuff. If they can at least wipe this one on the right-hand side since they have the info, I'll have player advantage for the others. Looks like teammates trying to come help, though.
One's right there.
Ah, they think they know who it is. Now, granted, they knew they were fighting Rated Squad earlier, and they thought they still were looking for a regain back here, and the crack and the knocking. Rias, okay, so you know exactly who that's going to be. And that's going to open the door for them to know exactly how they need to approach this squad and who to be on the lookout for.
He's still knocked up there. He's still knocked up there. Get the... Look at the kid running.
Nice, that's a tracked. Riaz falling. Navi is on the hunt. Nothing can stop them. They're probably on closing in on double-digit eliminations already with the 3rd circle. This is why these teams do this. This is why you have to get information, and UAV is the best way, frankly, to do that. As they grab a buy, they still play their advantage, but only for a couple more moments.
We're missing, bro. There's two. We're missing one.
Yeah, they are running away from this Navi squad. This other team knows they cannot fight this.
Somewhere else.
I don't even blame them for straight running up either. I'm not gonna lie. And you got the LTV now. Question: can people? They could run over people if they really want to,
We're
Oh
in good kills.
yeah, absolutely. Go splatter some folks. Why not?
People rotating into us.
Very, very down.
I have two PDS.
I would like that energy.
Look at it. There's
2 PDSs? That's how many? Oh, imagine you connect that.
Oh no, Nick Cool gets dropped by VDAT from distance. Gets cleaned up with a thermite to the face. This squad can't get anything going. Tip, they were near the top of our leaderboard, top 3 after game 3, and now they're falling to likely bottom 10. That's brutal.
That is really tough considering they did get a map win and all, but for Nicole, who's found himself in the gulag against your map one winners,
no.
Extra J just gonna take that one out by just maybe 1 bullet connecting. Ooh, that was clean, actually.
Yeah, Extra J, very talented left-hand player.
Gotta make sure we don't get help from the crane.
Yeah, I heard that. Nobody in the crane, I don't think, anymore.
Here comes Twitty and Bread.
This hill over here.
You heard Bread say we probably only need about 10 kills and a win.
Come on.
And he definitely can do that. About a 20-point game should likely put them near the top of the leaderboard.
But that's it. There's 3 coconut guys.
But the question is, what fight
Just
do you
down our
take?
side, though.
Yeah, down.
Distance.
Yeah.
All
Great to be
distance
nice.
fights, especially if you got Twitty and Breadman locked in on the same roster.
Yeah.
Lola's just probably sitting there like, oh boy, here we go. Can these boys pull it off?
Well, let's do a quick shout to the leaderboard as we see this omit team set up. Quick shout. This is where we're at. Top of the leaderboard is that omit squad, 116.2 points. Lola, Breadman, Twitty, 111 right behind in second place. We've got rated in third by only 3 points. This is an 8-point spread between the top 3 and a massive shift in the amount of money you're making. Top 5 making cash though, and it looks like Navi holding on to the edge of that, up by about 9 points on that Ebates team, who's looking to take home some money themselves. So we're gonna need to keep an eye on some of those fringe teams, Ebates, Nick Cool, Zach, etc., trying to make a play for the money, and then the top 3 try to protect their spots near the top of the leaderboard.
The large majority of those squads at the top of the leaderboard are still alive here now. Now, this is the 4th place squad, right? They're running into issues here. I think I just saw 15 eliminations, though, thus far.
Yeah, this could be a huge one. Wow, yeah, they are way up there. 15 kills early. They're farming this lobby. This could be huge for their chances. Again, this team was in 4th place, 93 points currently. This could be a huge boon. Again, our prize pool, top 5 getting paid out. But a huge chunk of that is top 3. With a little bit of cash going to 4th and 5th. Massive, massive effort from both of these omit squads to hopefully both make some cash.
And that Emit EU squad still running into Rated's team. They get the full onto Prospect. And they've just been in this regain simulator over here in Kotovo blocks. And if you've got one of your teammates just chilling here, locked in with the recon drone, looking for the remainders, they think they found him inside that building. And if that's the case, then He's and Unkyo are going to full send that.
Yeah, they just need to knock the signal flare to push ahead, the signal flare to wipe full team of 3. This is going to be such a tough fight to take, though. I mean, maybe with some PAs or something, they could clear up this rotation. I don't know. This is going to be so difficult. And I think they're thinking better of this fight as well. They're going to back up and kind of play safe. They know they're near the top of the leaderboard. They know they could take home a ton of cash. And they don't want to risk it for the biscuit. But speaking of risking it, this Navi squad's got to swing. They're down in 5th place right now, just taking home $500 if they can't move up the leaderboard. So they are swinging on every team they can get their hands on, and apparently it's working.
They're going to have to contend and jump over that squad that already has 15, but knowing that they've moved into the trajectory of where that Emit EU roster was, there's a good chance they're all going to collapse on each other. But that's Breadman. Breadman's on top of the tower. Twitty just got fooled.
They're on that loot right now.
Okay.
Oh,
no.
Bread for the regain. Here comes Twitty.
This is brutal.
We got my loot.
It's able to get Twitty back, but I don't know where you go from here. Having to play way deep in the gas. It's going to have to come down to heroic efforts.
Got two. Another one on my line.
Okay, Brad making some plays. C4's in trouble, though.
I'm dead, okay?
Does have a little bit of gas mask to work with. Now he's out. He's got to make a move into gas. He's got to make a move into zone. It's going to be on the back of Twitty to try to get him back into the lobby unless he can make some crazy swap here.
They're gonna mark me. Right now. They're
Oh.
gonna mark me.
There's the interrogation coming through. Twitty, you've got to get out of here. Navi is on the hunt.
And Twitty's able to grab the vehicle, so he's going to make the wide rotate. Look at this next zone. 5th circle. Way up on the north side of the map. And right now, there's really nowhere safe. Still 16 teams remaining. You can see players dolphin diving out of buildings, trying to find some sort of safe zone. And right now, Twitty's just getting lit up. He's going to have to back out of this ship as fast as possible. Woo, abandon ship, my friend. Get to the safe zone. And right now, he's got very little to work with in a tournament on the line.
One smoke.
One smoke.
One breacher
On
drone.
the plate, but
We're asking for too much there, Bread. A plate is too much.
it didn't look like there's anyone in the restaurant right here.
I think I should just jump for it.
Yeah.
I think we just go right.
Oh, no.
Yes. I have 2 PDSs and a portable.
Very good.
This Navi team has such a big opportunity to make a move on this leaderboard.
Extra teammate.
Oh no, they
Yes,
fell with
We have
5.
smokes
Maybe
though.
go more left.
They're gonna
I've
fall
so-
on the
I've so
leaderboard
many
for sure.
It's an LTV there.
I have so many smokes.
Brutal into the day. Should still take home some money. We'll see.
There's people, yeah, close.
But a tough way to end it. Here we go. Navi makes the swing, makes the push. All 3 alive, pushing out some of the teams down below.
Surely that would be roof, right?
Doesn't look like there's
On the
anybody
roof, on the
here.
roof.
Not currently. Finally, you see some people on high ground.
Go.
I mean, their comms are surely there'd be people on the roof, right? And spots
bottom,
one
yeah.
out. They do smoke out that rotation, but
Okay, I think there's
maybe,
people close.
just maybe,
Trophy down bottom.
Yes.
we can lay siege. They're already throwing down the trophy, so we are anchoring down. We expect to play from here for now.
Look at this end zone. 13 kills for this Navi team.
He has a
They can make
sniper,
top
100%.
5. This could
It's at least 2,
sizably
it's at
jump
least
them
2.
up the leaderboard. I think they could still
I do have a
definitely take the
bunker. I don't
win
know
here,
if you
but they
guys
would
know.
need
Listen.
a huge amount of kills in this final circle.
I
Still
think we
10
play-
teams
yeah,
remaining,
we
so
play
it's
that,
certainly
we play that.
possible, but it's
I
going to
have
be
2 smokes.
extremely
I have
difficult.
2 smokes, 2 PDSs.
Let's go.
Especially if the Omit EU roster is still in it. I'm not sure if Team Rated also got fooled, as well as the Omit NA. Good news out. Enkyo, Heeds, Gromalok, on the outskirts of the zone, still up. They're the team that was on the roof.
Couple of distance. I mean, if they could clean some of these up, that'd be huge. Oh, there's one. The problem is, I mean, you're helping your fight out later. Like, you're helping out your in-circle fight by burning resources of your opponents. But dang, you would love to clean up some of these knocks that you're getting. I think that's 2 or 3 unanswered and uncleaned up, and teammates able to get reses. But golly, still 10 teams remaining with this zone. They've got a nice position though, Tiff. I mean, they set up to have a ton of info at their fingertips with the high ground. Just a question of kind of cleaning up some of these kills.
Very true. I mean, they started the map here. They're very familiar with this area. They oftentimes land here, and anytime we have endings that pull up Katoba blocks, they are oftentimes in the top 3. Gromalok grabs that knock and full onto Levi, so that Navi roster, unfortunately, is going to be left to a duo, and it looks like they want to hold out the rest of them.
Well, omit on omit violence. Both teams trying to make top 5, and both teams certainly is still possible. Down to the final 8 teams. Opportunities knocking. One team into the mix down low. One team up above, raining hellfire from above. So far, neither team netting a ton of eliminations in the final circle, but an opportunity to get some multipliers. Top 10 means we're at 1.6. Top 5 is where we go next, and that's going to be 1.8. Well-placed Thermite. Navi in trouble. Zoning up their opponents and can't get anything going. It's Heeds. It's Omit taking down that Navi team. They get top 8. They get a 1.6 multiplier. The question is, where will they end on the leaderboard? So Omit squad still all 3 alive somehow.
2 HP in a dream. Back up to full health. Coming with the plans.
I know. Could the French come out on top? There's still 7 teams remaining, Tiff.
Okay. Down on the low ground, you got the thermites. You only have 2. You could have some more in the backpack for now. You're seeing the lasers. Trying to be smart about it, though.
Patience is certainly a virtue when it comes to this one. Look at this zone pull. I don't love the swing they're going to have to make. And here's Grom. Heed's in trouble. Up above, they have a zone pull that they can use. They are going to have to jump off of high ground, though. Frankly, I think they need to go fairly early if they have a PDS. There's Inkyo joining them. Yeets the PDS, I think, off the side of the building. And unfortunately, getting sniped left, right, and center because guess what? It's Car 98 zone. Welcome to the party. Certainly a shootout, and right now they're in top 5. They got a 1.8x multiplier, but they need a win to secure a win in the overall tournament.
You need everything that you can do to hold on to the top spot. $12,000 for first place, $4K per the team. But every time we peek on over, we just get pelted. This squad undergoing so many C4s, so many lethals. And yes, they have EOD locked in, but when you are just riding on so minimal resources here, and once that PDS expires, hopefully you have another one. We're going to have to make this rotation somehow.
Here goes Inkyo. All 3 alive, making the play. A huge C4 from above. Spots out several on the rotation under and is able to crack a couple more C4s. Why not? Let's keep using everything in our inventory to make sure we can secure the win. Here we go. Heeds pushing. Top 3. Need a win for the 2x multiplier. They get another full team wipe. 2 teams remaining. It's a 3v2, but they're all weak. All of them low. Heeds, 1. Grom, cleanup. Could this be a win for the French? Could this be a win for Omit? They get it in the final map. Omit on top, 32 points. They might have done it. They might have won it all. What a way to finish for this squad.
You gotta run it back right there. The final kill from Heeds to net themselves a victory. You said it. It is morning time over there. The sun is rising. And they held on.
Unreal that they win it in the final hour. Still got some math to do. Still got some work to do on the leaderboard. But you know they're excited. They're screaming.